Getting up early is amazing.
Being up before the rest of the world makes me feel alive.
My productivity has absolutely gone up.
I feel like I have more time to do the things that are really important to me.
I would get done before 11 a.m. what I would do in like an entire day.
In the early morning, for whatever reason, like those creative juices feel like they get flowing.
Okay, so we know what you're thinking.
Well, that's great, guys. You wake up early. You're new morning people. That's so awesome for you. Well, I am not a morning person. I like sleep, and waking up before dawn sounds like it sucks.
We're here to tell you we felt the exact same way.
It's true.
There's a lot of talk out there about how amazing it is to get up early. In our experience, it hasn't been all, rainbows, puppy ears, and leprechaun feet. The
truth is we've been doing it for a couple weeks, and still the first 15 minutes or so kind of suck.
And, people say it gets easier as you do it more. And to be honest, the more I do it, the more I wake up expecting it, and then that makes it just a tiny bit easier for me.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it has not been easier for me. So I guess the point we're trying to make is that when you do try this, it's not exactly going to be easy.
And once you push through that little bit of difficultness at 15 minutes or whatever, the payoff is absolutely massive. You wake up and you feel just so amazing after that. I used to sleep in really late, and then I'd wake up feeling like my entire day was gone. I would end up just watching TV or something for the rest of the day, and then I get to the end of that feeling like, ugh, I really should have done something with my day.
I would kind of hit the snooze button a lot and kind of lie in bed, and then when I finally did wake up, my brain would feel kind of fuzzy, and I would feel really groggy, and that would make me feel unmotivated and a little bit depressed. So we heard a lot of things about how amazing it is to wake up early, and we were like, okay, I guess we'll try it.
And honestly, guys, the results are way better than I expected.
I personally feel like our culture puts a lot of emphasis on comfort, and I know that that's a trap that I fall into a lot. So something I've been trying to do recently is push through uncomfortable things. It's been difficult, but I've been trying to do it, and this is one of the examples of something that's pretty darn uncomfortable in the beginning, but then after I push through and am awake, I have a much better day. So hopefully we've convinced you to at least try waking up early.
Now that you've promised to try it, here are a few things that might just make it a little bit easier for you.
Probably one of the oldest tricks in the book is setting your alarm somewhere away from your bed so you actually have to get out of bed to come turn it off.
A really big part of this is setting an intention the night before. Deciding what you're going to do the next morning is so huge and helping you get out of bed. Whether that be making your butter coffee or reading a book, maybe writing or something like that, will greatly help you have a reason to get up and get out of bed. For me, it's I get up, I have my first cup of coffee, and then I read for an hour. We talked about the whole not touching your phone for an hour. That's a perfect time to spend time for just you.
Getting some direct sunlight in the early morning, especially before 8 a.m., wakes you up and helps regulate your circadian rhythm, as well as giving you some good dose of vitamin D.
Drink a big glass of water when you wake up. It's refreshing, it's cool, it wakes you up, and it kickstarts your metabolism. And it's practically free.
So, I don't know about you, but I was taught when I was young that when you get up, the best way to get up is to kind of leap out of bed, get your feet on the floor, and just go. And I've been learning that that may actually not be the best way to get up because your system then gets a massive dump of cortisol, which may not be the best thing. You do need a little bit of cortisol in the morning to kind of get you up and going, but dumping a massive amount in your system by manically getting out of bed may not be the healthiest thing. So what I've been trying to do is waking up more gradually. I use a gradual wake up alarm, which kind of wakes you up more softly, and I allow myself to kind of stretch, breathe a few times, maybe think of some things I'm grateful for before I get out of bed, which the jury's still out. I'm still testing this out, but for me so far it's felt a lot better because I don't like waking up with this kind of feeling of I have to get up. I like feeling oh, hello, morning. So give this a try, because it might be better for you.
Alright guys, those are our thoughts on waking up early. If you give it a try, let us know down in the comments.
And if you already wake up early, tell us about your journey on how you decided to do that and how it's going. We want to hear those thoughts.
Totally.
Subscribe to our channel.
The bell. Remember the bell.
And like this video. And if you know anyone who has a lot of trouble waking up, maybe share this video with them to give them some tips.
Definitely.
And
yeah,
we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.